Along with the rest of the cryptocurrency market, Dogecoin's prices have been going through a sort of rough patch. Bitcoin itself, which happens to be the king of all cryptocurrencies, has been encountering some difficulty lately. Dogecoin is following the pattern of the general bearish market in tandem with Bitcoin. This was apparent as it lost about 15% on the intraday charts to settle at about 30 cents after falling from the intraday peak of about 33 cents. A broader market sell-off most likely caused the dip. The preceding day's chart also lost an almost similar amount as we've seen today. It lost almost 15% on the trading activities as observed on CoinDesk. Today on Crypto Lion, we'll be looking at why Doge investors have to be patient with the meme cryptocurrency, especially with many big things coming up for the crypto. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. Now you can also support us on Patreon, and we have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for VIP access on Discord, which gives you exclusive benefits far beyond the free features. Be sure to check out the links in the video description and in the pinned comment. As far back as we remember, the coin's peak this year is varying from 71 to 76 cents. Dogecoin suffered these declines when it was thought to be ready for a swift rise to $1 as it traded at the all-time high mentioned earlier. Instead, it's been trading between 28 and 40 cents since late May. We all know that investing in Dogecoin and any other cryptocurrency is highly speculative, and the occurrence of volatility makes it pretty tough to predict. Therefore, we can't say that a coin's dip spells an end to it, and even the slightest increase can't be directly translated as a surety that Dogecoin would start a bull run. Several technical analysts highlighted the crucial price levels that traders should watch in light of current market conditions. Specific on-chain metrics explain that the spent output profit ratio of Dogecoin is likely less than 1. This indicates that whatever selling pressure is still active in the Dogecoin market is mainly selling their coins at a loss. As these selling patterns gain strength, the support level to look forward to for the coin is about 25 cents. If the bears continue in the market and the price of Dogecoin tests 25 cents, which is probably the entry point of most of these traders, they'd automatically switch to an automated sell-off and cause a flurry of sales, further depressing the price of the coin. But the price is bound to consolidate. Why? Well, it's simple. 25 cents appears to be a suitable entry point for most buyers on the outside. It would surprise you to know that the majority of people that sold off Dogecoin after the SNL dip are waiting for that price level or maybe even slightly lower to get back in the market. It's psychological and somewhat predictable. The price action may be unpredictable, but the people looking to capitalize on it sure are easy to read. There is much support waiting for Dogecoin at that price level, but if it gets broken, it could fall to the lower support at 20 cents. This acts as the intermediate support below 25 cents and the worst-case scenario according to our observations in the predictions of more than 80% of the analysts who have spoken about Dogecoin of late. Meanwhile, one of those predictions goes as far as saying that the real level to watch out for is the former breakout level at 9.8 cents. This was expected to be the primary support level for Dogecoin in case it drops that far. The current price action has been painted as a technical indicator of the bearish picture of the crypto's short-term prospects. We can say that it is nearing the completion of a textbook triangle that appears somewhat symmetrical and points to a more downtrend in the short term. The trend is down as the upside potential is quite limited. This means that the chances of Dogecoin hitting the uptrend are not so positive in the short term, but it poses the ideal situation for re-entry into the Dogecoin market. That being said, some analysts suggest a more bullish prospect on the chances of Dogecoin. Its current decline is probably testing the strength of its support, tending towards 25 cents. The action not being precise shows that the breakdown is not definite, and that's the reason why we've seen the coin close repeatedly the last few days at virtually the same price range. This could continue for the next few days. Its oversold conditions could later pair out to be relevant to its growth, as it has staked a place from the short and intermediate perspective. Dogecoin will need time to find its footing. The short-term momentum has deteriorated, but not to the degree with which we have a sell signal in the daily MACD. A recovery is expected as the coin stays close to the 20-day EMA and positions itself for a short-term price action towards the 50-day EMA. That's good news for the Shiba Inu-based cryptocurrency. It continues to find relevance this year, particularly with the support of billionaire Elon Musk. Despite its current price levels, it's still maintaining an exciting growth of over 10,000%, and more than 50% of that has been accumulated this year alone. The diamond in the rough has silenced a significant portion of its critics and grew at a blistering pace, even when Bitcoin and the broader crypto market goes into meltdown. We've observed a series of wait signals in the current Dogecoin market, even as Elon Musk seems to have taken a break from boosting Dogecoin. But that hasn't stopped other people from speaking about Dogecoin. For example, the chief executive of cryptocurrency exchange FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, has a net worth amounting to billions, and has proclaimed Dogecoin as the asset of the year 2020 and 2021 ahead of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bankman-Fried spoke about this on the Jax Jones and Martin Warner Show podcast. He said that Dogecoin reflects the current economic climate and a symbol of people's interest for better or for worse. Meanwhile, it would be noteworthy that he issued a disclaimer that he was not giving an endorsement or the opposite. His position on Dogecoin remains unclear, but he sure implies a positive outlook towards Dogecoin in the long term. Dogecoin is a miracle coin that's become one of the world's most valuable cryptocurrencies since the turn of the year, supporting a market cap of around $37 billion roughly. Though it's about $620 billion less than Bitcoin's total market capitalization, it currently sits at the 6th position on the log. This is the age of meme stocks and meme cryptocurrencies, as Dogecoin rose in response to the price action of stocks such as GameStop and AMC, with soaring prices vastly outpacing traditional valuations of such assets. According to Bankman-Fried, Dogecoin has shown that if a whole community pops up on social media with the collective aim of a specific dream value of a coin, it can be achieved. The price action of Dogecoin is still muddled up somewhat despite the new activity it has assumed following its addition to Coinbase. It also appears Elon Musk will ultimately shift his full action towards Dogecoin once the market resumes fully. Unfortunately, Bitcoin seems to have been phased out of his interest as he's alienated much of the Bitcoin community in recent months, with many resentful of his nonchalant attitude towards Bitcoin. Against this, Dogecoin seems to be struggling to break free of the dependence of Bitcoin, as Dogecoin keeps revolving towards its support and Bitcoin does the same. As a result, Dogecoin gained strong downside momentum and attempted to get to the test of the support level at 25 cents, while other cryptocurrencies also found themselves under intense pressure. As we can see here, Dogecoin managed to settle below the support at 28 cents and attempted to get to the test of the next support level, which is at 25 cents. RSI remains in moderate territory, and there is plenty of room to gain additional downside momentum if suitable catalysts emerge. If Dogecoin declines below the support at 25 cents, it'll head towards the next support level at 22.5 cents. A thriving support test at 22.5 will push Dogecoin towards the next support at 21.5 cents. On the upside, the previous support level at 28 cents will serve as the first resistance level for Dogecoin. If Dogecoin manages to get back above this level, it will head towards the resistance at 30 cents. A move above this level will indicate that Dogecoin will try to get back to the upside. From a big picture point of view, Dogecoin looks weak, and it will need material upside catalysts to rebound from current levels. While some analysts point to the continued crackdown on miners in China as the reason for the crypto market sell-off, some look at the recent flight to safety in most global markets, which was caused by the sudden change of the government's tone, serving as the primary catalyst for the current weakness. The wait for Dogecoin might extend for as long as Bitcoin dwells in the downtrend. This means that if Bitcoin breaks its support, Dogecoin might follow the same pattern as investors dump smaller coins to buy Bitcoin at new entry points, unless volatility kicks in to distinguish Dogecoin from Bitcoin. As a result, Dogecoin will likely remain bearish for the rest of this month, but it's positioned to overtake XRP once it finds its feet outside the general bearishness of the market. That's it for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and turning on post notifications. And remember, now you can support us on Patreon. Links are in the video description, and you can also join our free Discord group. If you have any questions, let us know. And as always, good luck and happy investing.
Hollywood Carson. That's how it goes. Hollywood Carson.